In the middle of an endless, snowy desert, far from civilization, there is a ghost town, Halmer-Yu. Before its foundation, this place was considered sacred and dangerous, a territory where, according to legend, spirits roamed. Halmer-Yu is not just a collection of destroyed houses. It is a monument frozen in time to the great Soviet dream of Arctic exploration, a dream that burned out. Life came here in the 1950s thanks to the discovery of a deposit of the highest quality coking coal. This coal was strategically important for the metallurgy of the USSR. The decision was made quickly. There will be a city here. And he appeared. Young, ambitious specialists were coming here. Halmer-Yu grew rapidly, becoming the epitome of Soviet enthusiasm. It had its own mini-civilization beyond the Arctic Circle, a cultural center where theater troupes were brought, to kindergartens, a school, a hospital, a hotel, and even its own airport for small aircraft. Life here was difficult, but at the same time privileged. The miners received huge amounts of money at that time and imported goats, scarce in the central part of the country, could be seen on the streets. It was the golden age of Halmer-Yu, when the population reached almost 7,000 people. What was it like to live here? It was a special community. People torn out of their familiar world and abandoned beyond the 60th degree of north latitude became incredibly close. Together they struggled with the polar night, the blizzard and the frost, which could drop to -50. These typical panel houses, which now look so defenseless, were bustling with life. Children were born, weddings were played, and holidays were celebrated. In the abandoned apartments where we can look today, you can still find traces of that life. Old newspapers, faded photographs, half-rotted books. Every such detail is a silent witness to a broken fate. But in the 90s, the economy changed. The pride of the region, was declared unprofitable. In 1996, a government decree was issued on the liquidation of the village. It became a verdict. The relocation was difficult. People did not want to leave their comfortable homes and comfortable lives for the sake of uncertainty on the mainland. As a result, the liquidation was carried out harshly. According to his recollections, riot police were brought into the village to speed up the process. Electricity and heat were cut off, and stubborn residents were literally taken out of their apartments. The city was deserted in a matter of months. From a prosperous settlement, Halmer-Yu turned into an officially non-existent one on the maps of Russia. He became a ghost whose existence was erased with the stroke of a pen. But the story of Halmer-Yu did not end there. Since the beginning of the 2000 years, the territory of the ghost town has been used as a military training ground. Empty houses have become ideal targets for bombing practice and missile launches. We see traces of this on the facades of buildings' holes, collapses. Halmer-Yu is a lesson. It shows how quickly cities built on enthusiasm and resources can disappear. It reminds of the power of nature and how easily a person abandons his most distant and ambitious projects. That's all for today. Subscribe to the channel. After all, the fun is just beginning.